my spaceship, bags in the trunk, blast off in my spaceship. I'ma go away, fly away in my spaceship. I'ma do some flips, do some spins in my spaceship. ET in the sky when you see me passing moonlight. Spaceship, doing flips, doing spins all night. You be gassed up on them coins, yeah, that's all hype. You be talking FUD, cause you know we blasting all night. You be talking FUD, cause you know you can't win the fight. Faster, cheaper, quicker, we could send that money all time. Spaceship, beaming through the clouds, I need new wipes. I smell like gold, fresh minute coin, gold sights. Spaceship with a gold tint and some gold lights. I be in the skies and I be in them starlight. Spaceship, star bright, beaming like heaven like. I'ma hold it down for the crown, do it all night. I be buckled up, moon suit in my spaceship. Bags in the trunk, blast off in my spaceship. I'ma go away, fly away in my spaceship. I'ma do some flips, do some spins in my spaceship. I knew it was fate. I've been getting bags, stuffing bags, high stakes. Now we in the skies, dropping green bouquets. Now we in the skies, dropping bags for days. Robin Hood with the action, we all getting paid. Deep state getting slayed, they gon' run away. Most of us is woke up, most of us awake. We gon' save the day, then it's back into the rockets and we gon' blast away. No time to play, I got more peeps to save. They stuck in their ways, gotta get them off that cash and that change. Bring them to that new world of that blockchain. Big bags and big gains. I be buckled up, moon suit in my spaceship. Bags in the trunk, blast off in my spaceship. I'ma go away, fly away
in my spaceship.
I'ma do some flips, do some spins in my spaceship.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, Blue Crew? Welcome, welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to another DL Talk. Appreciate everybody tuning in and hitting the likes on the way in. Appreciate the support as always, Blue Crew. You guys are amazing. How's your Friday doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are. I hope it's just going good. Hope you guys are ready for an awesome stream. That's for sure, guys. We are going to probably going pretty deep into Solana, so I'm just letting you guys know it's going to be probably heavily focused around Solana. Some Akash or Akash, because it's part of that Solana ecosystem. Two cryptos I'm getting super bullish on. But of course, guys, we got the charts, and we also have some other news. We got some FTSO news, so Flare, time series Oracle type of news, Pack Global and Gala news, XRP related news, Ripple related news, and then we're going to be going into our little dive on Akash and then wrapping it up, going into the dive with Solana. And I think you guys are going to really, really enjoy the Solana stuff that we got going on, without a doubt. Nobody talks about Solana, which is outrageous. So we're going to be talking about it on this stream, without a doubt. But shout out to the Blue Crew. Let me know if the levels are all good, you guys. Vocal, sound, everything. What's up, Animal54? Let me catch up with the chat. We got Daniel XRP. Appreciate you. Yeah, Trustline app on the Flare network. I mean, you already said it there, dude. There you go. Thanks for sharing that information, my man. Hope you're doing well. Understand you had to bounce. Phase the Nation. Alchemist, what's up? Alchemist is trying to get them rings. Carl Eric B. Mills, happy Friday to you, my man. Animal54. Who else do we got here? We got Miles P. What's up, Miles P? How you doing, man? Driving but listening. Hell yeah, dude. Cruise along. Ninja Bash. Frogadelic. Alchemist. You guys are amazing. Thanks for your support. Did you know you're making us... Frogadelic, I'm not making you guys do anything. You guys are the ones who are making the decision. You guys are responsible for your financial futures. And I'm just happy to hear the Blue Crew is making some awesome gains out there. Appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for your support. One big gainer that I noticed, Filecoin, guys. Holy cow. Here we go. Here we go, right? Filecoin's been on our eyes out list, and of course it's part of that Bible portfolio that we follow because it's so condensed, it's so specific, and that's why we really like this hard Yaka portfolio, and it's got some powerhouses involved in it, right? You got the Brave browser, you got Ripple, obviously with their XRP token. I have faith in the XRP. I still have faith in XRP. HBAR is killing it. Filecoin is now showing up. Kava is going to pretty soon show up in a big way as well. I expect Kava to be over to $10 somewhere in the future. Solana's doing its thing. Cody is doing its thing, powering the ADA Pay app that just went live, right? So Cody's going to be killing it. Already use of the Cody, right? Use of their universal payment system using the Cody token. Sad that ADA can't do it on its own, but hey, the key to success for these blockchains is through collaboration. So I do appreciate ADA collabing with a very, very fast blockchain. And then you have, of course, Solana. And I think what else did we have around here? Yeah, I think those were the major ones. Cody, Solana, Filecoin, HBAR, XRP seeding in one shape or another. Cody was at 3 cents. HBAR was at 3 cents. They're now in the mid 30s. They're now going for $1. Filecoin was around 25 cents. I think even lower, or not 25 cents, $25. I think even lower. And now you have it well over 100. I really think the future is bright for Solana, or for Filecoin. Obviously Solana and Kava. Solana being the biggest gainer in 2020, and yet nobody talks about it. That's why we're going to be talking about it in this live stream. That's for sure. Let's go to the setup for the first piece of news. Anchor's on fire. Hell yeah, man. Anchor doing its thing. Let's check out what's up in the past hour, and then we'll move into the news. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hitting the likes, guys. Thanks for supporting this channel. Helps us keep doing what we're doing here. And that's just hanging out with the Blue Crew, sharing information with each other, creating, a strong little community here. Everybody's having their part in it. And remember, guys, I'm not a pro trader, not a financial advisor, and I'll never tell you what to do. Already 16 likes strong. What's up, Blue Crew? Whoa, that song specifically just blew my ears. Yeah, audio. Hey, audio's part of that Solana ecosystem. Guys, it's good. So for tokens, right? Tokens are built on top of, are like layer 2 that are built on top of layer 1 blockchains, layer 1 solutions. Solana is a layer 1 solution, and you're seeing the benefits of being built on top of Solana. You see audio running wild. Well, we're going to obviously check out Solana's ecosystem in a second, but that's why we're so damn bullish on the ecosystem for these very fast cryptocurrencies, right? Like the Solanas, like the XLMs, like the VeChains, like the XRPLs or Flare networks, right? Because they enable fast, cheap transactions. The tokens built on top of that are going to benefit tremendously from that, right? That's what it's really all about. That's a real big key. At the heart of blockchain is about payments and how fast you can execute those payments, how securely those payments are executed, right? Can they avoid cyber attacks or any malicious, activity? Very key to have that focus, because that's really what cryptocurrency, it's called currency. How does that currency do in payments, right? And if you're not doing payments well, it's really hard to build on top of that. So that's why we're going to be talking about things like Solana, the players in their ecosystem like Akash. Obviously, audio is killing it as well, built on the Solana ecosystem. You're starting to see a trend. Proppy partnered with Flare, Proppy getting some attraction. Pack Global partnered with Flare, starting to get some traction. We're going to be looking back on these days and be like, these were the days before Flare Network. There's going to be two different worlds of crypto. The world before Flare Network and the world after Flare Network. I really do believe Flare Network is going to kill it. And we'll see how that ends up transforming the space. We're talking about very, very cheap. Cardano and Flare are going to both kill it, because they're going to be providing very, very efficient smart contract platforms with cheap fees, right? Basically feeless. Appreciate everybody tuning in. So let's go to our first piece of news, a little fun one right here. I think I might add this as one of the new visualizers in the future. But Flare FTSO, their Flare Time Series Oracle, sneak peek to everyone. Are you ready? Check this out. Look at that visual right there, man. How crazy. Those graphics are awesome. I see right there you already have FLR, XRP, ADA, because ADA is going to be an F asset as well. So you're going to have FADA, and then FLTC. Pretty damn cool visualizer, man. This might be the main visualizer in the future once this is really up and running on their website or wherever they're running this. It's going to be really awesome to just have that as like the intro visual for our live streams from now on. Oh yeah, we're going to be, yeah, we talk about Solana. We're going to be talking about it in just a sec. I just want to, ease you guys into it. There's other news that is going, so I want to try to get through that before we go into Solana. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. You guys are amazing. And yeah, just a warning, it is going to be a very focused around Solana type of thing. But obviously, we support all communities here. I just feel like Solana is a blockchain and powerhouse of a blockchain that really nobody wants to acknowledge for some reason, because they think, oh, I've missed the boat on that one. It's already gone up like so many percentage gains. The price is a distraction. If it goes up, if it goes down, to me, that doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, I'm investing long-term, especially when it comes to these powerhouse type of cryptos, like the HBARs, like the XRPs, the XLMs, these super high transaction throughput type of blockchains that have real use case, are regulatory friendly, right? Working with institutions. I'm staying patient with those, but I understand there's all different types of investors out there, and I just hope at the end of the day Blue Crew is making gains, and I hope that you guys are just feeling like you're getting some information from this. But whatever you do, it's always ultimately your own decision. Just trying to share knowledge, and you guys share knowledge with me all the time, so I can only repay you guys. Guys, thanks so much for the 16 viewers. Thanks for the 19 likes. No one has missed out, in my opinion. This is a new world tech. I love that, Crypto Squirrel. What's up, dude? Exactly, man. We're so early in the space, regardless. Oh, Funky Fresh. We do have something from the BIS, but it's actually the winners of the hackathon. So okay, so moving on to the next piece of news, though. Just shout out to Gala Games and Pack Protocol. Unfortunately, I can't afford a Pack Masternode. I would love to have one, because now they're officially, because through that umbrella with Flare that they're both connected to, they're collaborating together, and Gala has announced, they're happy to announce that they will be running some nodes for Pack Coin Official, and they will be running some Gala Games Founders nodes. So Pack is going to be running some Gala Games Founders nodes. Gala is going to be running some Pack nodes. It's amazing. I wish I had one of each, but so far I got my Gala node. I'm really happy with my Gala node. We have a link in the description below if you guys want to check out what Gala is all about. Obviously, no pressure. I'll never tell you guys what to do, just sharing information. So yeah, Gala node and then Pack, doing the same, are proud to announce a cooperative node exchange program where we can run each other's nodes to increase decentralization. Now your in-game assets with Gala will also be distributed across Pack's powerful secure node network. Excited to see what's going to be happening there with Pack. Man, those nodes are going to probably get even more expensive. Damn, really mad that I missed out on being able to get a Pack Master node, but it is what it is. Hopefully some of these cryptos just moonshot big time for me so I can get a Pack Master node. But moving on, the BIS, guys, the Bank for International Settlements, announced winners of their ISO 20022 hackathon, and you guys know we're very privy and aware of what ISO 20022 is going to be doing to impact all of our lives. It's basically doing what the shipping container did to goods. ISO 20022, that messaging standard, is going to do to value. Everything will be funneled of value, will be funneled through the ISO 20022 standard. And guess who won their hackathon? I thought it was going to be some no-name thing, because they obviously don't want to mention Ripple, but it was more than just a no-name thing. The winner, guys, of this hackathon was Mojaloop. And by the way, the guy presenting here, he's spoken at a Ripple swell before. And the term, if you watch this video, the terminology he uses is so similar to that of the way they describe like XRP or Ripple or whatnot. But Mojaloop won the hackathon, you guys. This is a big big deal, and nobody talks about this. And guys, that's my phrase, nobody talks about it, because I really feel like, you know, I'm catering to my ego here for a second. I really feel like people just don't want to bring this up on crypto YouTube channels. I have no clue why, but this is a really big deal. You're talking about the BIS, the Bank for International Settlements, announcing Mojaloop as a winner. And then check this out. Check this out. They even pop up a slide for Mojaloop right here, right? So then you see ISO 20022, Interledger, a handshake with Interledger right here, and Mojaloop Foundation. Over 1,040,000,000 mobile money accounts worldwide, right? It's pretty crazy. So then look at this presentation, ISO 20022, Interledger Protocol, Mojaloop Foundation. What a great affirmation of what we've been talking about here on this channel with the Blue Crew. The Blue Crew knows about this for sure. The projects that are going to be built on top of Interledger Protocol, not my words, the words of the Akash CEO, the applications built on top of Interledger are going to be the real winners in the space. Akash has partnered with Interledger Protocol, and the Bank for International Settlements has acknowledged Interledger Protocol as a standard for the value layer for the internet. Correct? So what is Mojaloop? If you guys don't know what Mojaloop is ran by Bill and Melinda Gates, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and cooperating with Ripple, right? Mojaloop creating a more financially inclusive future on Ripple Insights. Ripple's founding vision to enable the world to more value like information does today, right? Remember, the XRPL, the more players that come into the XRPL, the more scalable it becomes, right? Endlessly scalable technology, adaptable, right? Going for the deep, deep liquidity. So Mojaloop is a powerful open source software platform that promises to improve the interoperability of payment systems, making it easier. Ripple has been involved with the foundation, providing technical advice and engineering support. It's joining the Mojaloop Foundation as a sponsored member, alongside with Dwala and the Rockefeller Foundation, by the way. So Mojaloop is a really big deal, and we've been talking about Mojaloop, and what Mojaloop really means is one loop for all, right? Moha means like wet, like water, like the liquidity loop, right? And their statement on Mojaloop is one loop for all, right? Designed to provide reference model for payment interoperability. And this is really big in the African countries currently, right? And check this out. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Modusbox, Coil's now part of it. Omidyar Network, Google, Rockefeller Foundation, right? So this is a big deal that they won the hackathon. Like, I didn't think anything Ripple related was going to be announced for the Bank for International Settlements hackathon, because they want to just keep it so subverted. But no, they were really transparent about it. But I guess nobody's picking up the memo because of all the SEC stuff, so nobody wants to talk about it. But holy cow. Interledger Protocol, Mojaloop, ISO 20022. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. Oh my gosh, what the heck just happened? Oh my god, Johnny Morales, dude. 49. Johnny Morales. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Johnny Morales, man. My gosh. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for that $50 donation. Shout out to Johnny Morales. You rock, my dude. Wow. Yeah, Funky Fresh, for sure. And Funky Fresh just shared an article as well on there. This summit has been talking about Interledger Protocol, you guys, Mojaloop. And this video, they talk, like, you know, they have the Mojaloop team talking as well on it, on the Bank for International Settlements video. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. This is really big news. This should not be overlooked. This should not be just thrown to the wayside and say, oh, XRP is a shitcoin, right? It's not that type of thing. Interledger Protocol is establishing itself as the value layer for the internet, and ISO 20022 is going to play a big part. But remember, the Big Bang migration, at least they've said, who knows, maybe they catch us by surprise and things accelerate again and they can meet the deadline of 2021. But they've said they are delaying it till the end of 2022. So if that means it gives us more time to accumulate XRP, so be it. But, or Akash, or anything else that's building on top of the Interledger Protocol stack. So far, the projects that I know that are building on top of Interledger, XRP, Akash, Ocean Protocol, right? Stronghold, Cosmos, Flare, right? I'm sure there's more. I think XLM is involved with them as well because of the Hyperledger connection. So get ready, man. It's going to be exciting times. So moving on. I was looking at the Akash's team right here, and check out the history of their team. If you check out the chief executive officer right here, which he's been kind of growing to be one of my new favorite CEOs in the space, Greg Asuri. Co-founder of Akash Network, Greg has transformed the future of cloud computing. Prior to Akash, Greg founded Angel Hack, the world's largest hackathon organization with over 150,000 developers across 50 cities worldwide. A renowned open source distributed systems and blockchain developer and thought leader and applied economist, Greg has helped launch several developer companies, including Firebase, which was acquired by Google. He launched his career at IBM, you guys. He launched his career at IBM and then later designed Kaiser Permanente's first cloud architecture. Greg is a frequently featured speaker and was instrumental, check this out, was instrumental in the passing of California's first blockchain law, providing the first expert witness testimony at the Senate. And then if you look at their CTO is a founder of Akash, obviously. He led software development at Symantec, One Kings Lane, and Marketron. Before, he worked as an engineer and developer for music monetization platform Topspin, which was acquired by Apple in 2014, and initial acquisition by Beats, right? Holds a U.S. patent for the invention of network protocol fuzzing, a security analysis methodology that dynamically tests a system's resilience to protocol abuse. So yeah, Akash's team looking pretty damn good. And if you look at Greg Azuri's LinkedIn, you can see it right there, these connections with IBM, right? Technical architect at Miracle Software System, consultant at IBM, founder of SBI Labs Corp in Tennessee, architect, consulting, intranet portfolio for Kaiser Permanente. So really excited for what the future of Akash is going to be bringing, and also referenced here in Oracle, the company Oracle, in the stock by Oracle for open source or separately licensed software. Greg Azuri being mentioned right here for licensing information, cloud native core licensing. So I think the guy knows how to deal with the cloud, right? So then it leads us into Solana. But before we get into Solana, let's just get an update on what's going on with the charts. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Let me look at the chat, and then we'll be moving forward. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Thanks to the 13 viewers. Thanks for the 25 likes. I guess not many people like Solana. I guess they wanted to be seeing something else. It's all good, though. We're going to be talking about the crypto today. Solana. It is what it is. Not many people are into it. I get it. Would rather have a Gala node, another Gala node than a pack node. Ooh, interesting, XRP number one. The Stellar Meridian Summit has great insights on what XLM and Stellar are doing. Yeah, of course. Well, I would expect the Meridian to have good insights on what Stellar is doing, right? Because it is their summit, right? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Funky Fresh, what's up? Johnny, you are loved. Yeah, dude, Johnny is much loved, man. Thanks for your support, dude. Much love. Yeah, that's an awesome graphic, right, on the FTSO. XRP Bags, what's up, Bagman? Bagman just joining in. So Bagman, man, BIS announcing Mojaloop as a winner of their hackathon, big times, and then showing slides of Interledger Protocol with ISO 20022. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Really, really big news right there. And how cool is this graphic for FTSO right here? We also got Gala Games and Pack exchanging nodes, which is awesome. And then, of course, Akash, their team, Greg Azuri, consultant for IBM back in the day, creating cloud architecture for Kaiser Permanente. Adam, there's their CTO, creating patents and technology that's been adopted or bought out by Apple. Obviously, mentioned in Oracle, the Oracle company, Oracle Cloud, right? So then it leads us to Solana, because currently right now, things like audio are popping off. I think more and more Solana ecosystem projects are going to probably start popping off down the line, because it is such a fast, secure, and censorship-resistant blockchain, right? So you can see the transactions that are just happening by the second right here on Solana. Their block time fluctuates, but it's usually under a second. Like, average fee per transaction, super low. Global validators 696. Check out the fastest growing ecosystem, as they say, right? You got Serum. I think Decentralizeed just got an ad on there. Blockchain Service Network is very huge in China, big time. You got MoonPay right here. Does that have to do with a Safe Moon by any chance? Let me know, because then that's kind of crazy, right? Aleph, I got into Aleph just recently. Akash, obviously, also Akash connected through Interledger, so they have some connections with XRP. They have some connections with Cosmos as well, showing interoperability right there. I'm sure more will be on there. You got Anchor, the token that you get for staking, excuse me, for staking Luna, right? And Luna is in here as well. You got Oxygen, Audius, right? Wow, looks like there's some other stuff on here. Star Atlas is a video game that's being built on top of Solana, and the graphics look amazing for that game. They're using Unreal Engine 5. Frontier, Phantom, Band Protocol, Binance, right? Chainlink, Swipe. What else do we got? The Graph. Radium, pretty bullish on that one as well. Terra, Luna, of course. What else do we got? And I think that's about it. They're also partnered with Circle Pay. Basically, any like US, like I think USDT, USDC, and UST from Luna, all collaborating with Solana through Solana. You got Hero right here, HXRO, which is another one that's a token out there that seems pretty cool. Kin, I have a little bag of Kin now. Civic, we love coins that are dealing with identity solutions, right? Identity and payments. Bonfida, right? Velos token has been recently pumping. Waves, we like Waves as well. We love those water tokens big time. Math Wallet, right? Math Wallet's been killing it. So this was the #1 gaining token in 2020, and nobody talks about it, right? So then let's get a little bit of a familiarity with Solana. So here's their like elevator pitch, basically, for Solana, just to give you guys a privy of what Solana is all about, and their CEO or co-founder creator. Very interesting. So I'm going to lower the music and check this out, you guys. Let me know if the volume comes through good for y'all.
Hi everyone, I'm Anatoly, founder and CEO of Solana, the world's fastest blockchain. If you want to build a decentralized Uber or Lyft on top of unscalable Ethereum, you're screwed, full stop. That was Vitalik Burton talking about his creation, Ethereum.
So he goes through this pitch really quick, but I just think that's really funny. He starts off the presentation right away with a quote from Vitalik Buterin himself about Ethereum. And this is back in 2018 before they had fully launched. But if you want to build a decentralized Uber and Lyft on top of an unscalable Ethereum, you are screwed, full stop. And that's a quote from Vitalik Buterin right there. By the way, shout out to Gala Node Guide. Awesome channel, guys. We were just talking about the Gala news with Gala and Pack Global exchanging nodes. I mean, that's just great. More decentralization for both ecosystems, more cooperation. Obviously, they're under that Flare umbrella now, and I think this is going to pay off big for both of them in the future. I just like seeing Gala continuing to build, continuing to release new games. I can't wait for their tower defense game. They just had an airdrop. But we're going into Solana. Let's check this out. And I hope that one day maybe they can add that Solana game, because if Gala wants to be like the Steam of decentralized gaming, it would be awesome if they can add the game that's being built on Solana, because those graphics are Unreal Engine 5. They look crazy good. Awesome sci-fi game. But nonetheless, going in here. So Vitalik Buterin basically talking down his own project, Ethereum, and the Solana founder starting with that quote. So here we go. By the way, I know it's really hard to hear the CEO, but I try to put the volume up as much as I can, and that's as much as I can get right there. So here we go.
Everyone, I'm Anatoly, founder and CEO of Solana, the world's fastest blockchain. If you want to build a decentralized Uber or Lyft on top of unscalable Ethereum, you're screwed, full stop. That was Vitalik Buterin talking about his creation, Ethereum. The max transactions per second for Bitcoin and Ethereum are around 10 transactions per second in the entire world right now. NASDAQ can handle over 500,000 messages per second. Solana can actually handle 700,000 transactions per second in a 1 gigabit network on commodity hardware. So why can we do this? Because me and my co-founders work at Qualcomm building the world's biggest.
All right, so I gotta stop this right here, because check out all these coworkers from Qualcomm, right, that are involved right here. And then you see, if you were to zoom in right here over this guy's shoulder, CERN, right? SERN, CERN, right? Over 40 years, systems experience, 1 billion plus devices, Qualcomm team, right? CERN, right there. I'm sure I can't see. I try to see what the other ones were, but they're kind of hard. Yeah, I can't see what the other team members are, but moving on. We'll go back a little bit.
Why can we do this? Because me and my co-founders work at Qualcomm building the world's biggest wireless network in the world. You guys are all holding cell phones right now. There's over 1 billion of these devices in the world right now running our code. What's our secret sauce? We are encoding passage of time as data. So long story short, data is time. If you have time, you can scale distributed systems. Google uses this in their true time databases and Spanner, and that's our magic. If you want to reach out to me about the technical details, please do so, but we only have 3 minutes. So why is this important? Because we can decentralize all things. We can have a Google advertisement network, we can have a NASDAQ exchange, we can have a Visa on top of our permissionless public ledger. This is the dream of blockchain. And our partners right now, Global ID and Radar Relay, are building these technologies. We're working with them to make sure that they work when we launch. So if you guys are interested in disrupting Google or Facebook or NASDAQ, please come talk to us.
So did you see they're working with Global ID? So great kid. Man, this guy's a hell of a poker player. But moving forward, right? Remember, Great Kid has Solana in his Hard Yako portfolio, and there's Global ID, which is the company he's the CEO of. So already, before they're even launched, Solana is like, guys, just a little history on Greg Kidd. If you don't know about Greg Kidd, he was the former chief risk officer at Ripple, but before that, he used to work for, I think, either the SEC or Federal Reserve. So he knows how to talk to regulators. He's a regulator himself. And then he's an early angel investor in Twitter, Square, Coinbase. I mean, the list goes on and on. The guy's just at the right place at the right time, and he has such a big influence on our lives without us even knowing it. But right here, you got Global ID. So not only did we see Qualcomm connections or CERN connections, you got Global ID right here, and Greg Kidd basically calling Solana the future of blockchain. And now we know why, because he's freaking partnered up with Solana. A former regulator is partnered up with Solana, you guys. That's what I'm trying to get at here with Global ID, right? So then I don't know why nobody talks about Solana. And apparently you're seeing all these migrations over to Solana. Remember, Civic used to be ERC20. I think Audius used to be ERC20. Kin used to be on XLM's platform, right? Other ones that, other projects as well. And you have this crazy transaction speed, like, milliseconds to basically super real time, like straight up real time throughput for Solana right here. Ads, payments, decentralize all things. You can build a Visa on top of Solana. You can build a NASDAQ marketplace on top of Solana. It has the requirements needed to be able to keep up with those type of systems. So I'll just play this last minute one more time because I think it's pretty crucial what he says here.
So why is this important? Because we can decentralize all things. We can have a Google advertisement network. We can have a NASDAQ exchange. We can have a Visa on top of our permissionless public ledger. This is the dream of blockchain.
Permissionless public ledger Solana. You can have a Google advertisements on there. You can have a NASDAQ exchange. You can have a Visa on top of it.
Blockchain. And our partners right now, Global ID and Radar Relay, are building these technologies. We're working with them to make sure that they work when we launch. So if you guys are interested in disrupting Google or Facebook or NASDAQ, please come talk to us.
All right, so I'll share the link if you guys want to watch the rest of the video, but that's his elevator pitch basically for Solana. And remember, in the future, through that, if you guys have been tuning in like in recent videos, we saw an NTT data video that's involved with Ripple on Hyperledger Quilt. And on that entity data video, they say your identity will be the payment. And then right here with Solana, the fastest blockchain, milliseconds time, super real time transactions, right? Partnered with Global ID, an identification system, and Civic identity system as well, identity blockchain. Civic building on top of Solana. Your identity will be the payment, you guys, and they're creating that future right here in front of our eyes. Obviously, this doesn't mean that I'm only Solana, but this one I just feel is so under talked about for some reason. It really makes no sense. And if you look at their supply, what's really appealing with Solana as well is that it's a 500 million total supply, right, for Solana. Now people will look at it and be like, yeah, but I think I missed the boat, man. It went up from what, 60 cents up till like 18 bucks. Yeah, I think I'll just wait for the bear market. I mean, for me, for these type of projects, for me, it's just about the protocol, the tech. I don't care what price. I'm holding super long term with these type of tokens and these type of things. So if Solana goes down to $8, goes down to $5, goes down to $3, I'll buy at each step. It doesn't matter. Unless I start hearing negative news about Solana, then yeah, that changes the whole game. But so far, it's been doing some great stuff. So I just wanted to introduce you guys a little bit here with Solana, and here's some proof with the Global ID. Global ID, Solana are helping them deliver portable, private, secure identity for individual and group interactions and payments at scale, right? Solana is a global computer, and the aim of the project is to be the best platform to run decentralized applications and make it so that it's cheaper, faster to run a decentralized application. And apparently, you know, we've seen an interview with Akasha's CEO talking about the benefits of working with Solana and how awesome, you know, the finality of their block sizes are and how quick their blockchain is. And he was like shutting down sharding, right? The sharding consensus mechanism that a lot of people think is like a revolutionary consensus mechanism, because that's what Ethereum 2.0 is migrating over to, is sharding, right? And we know projects like Zilliqa, which I still am bullish on, but Zilliqa is a sharding consensus mechanism, right? So not only did you have Akasha's CEO kind of down talking sharding, you also have like this article right here from Solana talking no sharding. The Solana podcast looks into the future of blockchain, featuring Solana's builders and blockchain leaders. It just might be most performant blockchain podcast in the world. I don't know about that, but what is it here? So with Solana tech team comprised of pioneering technologists from Qualcomm, Intel, Netscape, Google, and CERN. The CERN particle accelerator, there's a lot to learn, right? So yeah, so I just wanted to go into Solana a little bit deeper for y'all to have a little bit better understanding, because I do talk about it on these live streams, and I don't know, I'm getting super bullish with Solana, especially with that supply, especially at that price, compared to the possibilities of what that price could be in the future if, and they are doing what they are doing. That's what I like. They back up their talk, right? So I'm really excited. It was the #1 performer in 2020, guys. It was the #1 performer in 2020. Not saying that it will be the #1 performer in 2021, but this is clearly a fast-growing ecosystem, and it's clearly, you know, causing some disruption and causing a lot of migration over to their platforms. And the future, without a doubt, is bright. If you look at things like this game, this is just one example. It's just a game that's being built on it. We saw all these other projects that are building on top of Solana, but this game is going to be like Eve 6 online, and it's using Unreal Engine 5 for its graphics, and like that's coming out a year from now. So imagine, you know, Solana just keeps growing, keeps developing, and then maybe there's even another game or something, you know, another platform that decides to build on Solana as well. Star Atlas. I'll get the music back on in just a second, guys. Thanks for tuning in for that little bit of a Solana deep dive. Now we can just be hanging out with the Blue Crew and checking out some other cryptos and other charts. But yeah, this is just like a sneak peek of the graphics for that video game for Star Atlas. It looks like it's going to be beast, right? But anyways, all right, going back to it. Let's see what's going on in the past hour. Let me get the music back on. Appreciate your guys' patience. I know if maybe some of y'all aren't Solana fans, you kind of didn't find any interest in that presentation whatsoever, but it is what it is. Oh man, I've been trying to talk in the Gala Discord and saying, hey, is there any way you guys are also possibly collaborating with Solana? Or can you guys incorporate, like, because their goal is to become like the Steam of decentralized games, right? So Steam has a ton of games on there, right? A ton. It's basically like the game marketplace, right? So it would make sense if they do accept other games from other blockchains to be on that platform ultimately. I understand it's just really, you know, it's just super early days for Gala, so they want to be bringing in the games that they think are going to attract the most audiences for their platform currently. But I think down the line, that might be something to consider, you know, and to increase further decentralization of their platform is collaborating with these other type of, you know, awesome fast transaction type of cryptocurrencies like the Solanas that are really building what looks like to be a freaking awesome powerhouse of a game right there. And that one's going to be play to earn as well. It's going to have its own little currencies within the game that you can exchange for Solana or use. They're saying that you can possibly even use it at some point in real life as well for payments. So, you know, just the more collaboration, the better. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Dixieland, Global ID and CERN, Big Brother, exactly. Picked up some render, G. Dude, XRP Bags. Man, I mean, XRP Bags is like the man in terms of like, I mean, his content is awesome and the all-around content that he's been bringing, but I've been loving his NFT content because I still need to be heavily educated on NFT stuff, so I love seeing his NFT content, and I just love that render, you know, because that's what it's going to be, man. If the graphics are just going to be getting better and better for video games, for media, for NFTs, augmented reality, VR, render just almost seems like it's just going to kill it, right? And then you already saw that Coinbase connection that they have. It's at 162 right now. I think it's just maybe resting up before that next shot up, but that supply is very appealing as well for render token and the high-end graphics that they're providing. Definitely bullish on render token, without a doubt. Really wish I would have jumped in earlier. That's why I try not to like shade any blue crews for telling me about cryptos I don't know about, because next thing you know, that crypto ends up becoming $1 and I'm like, ah, crap. Right? We knew about render before the dollar. We put it on the eyes out and it was at around like 30 cents or so. But you guys know what I'm saying, like that comparison right there. Man, shout out to XRP Bags as well. He's on Audius, by the way, guys. Looks like audio is taking over. Very unique use case. Kind of the only thing that's kind of doing, you know, trying to bring decentralization to the music industry. There's also other platforms like Optus, Vibe, and Beats Coin as well. But I think audio, with being built on top of Solana, that's going to be a big advantage for it, without a doubt. And now imagine if render catches on to, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't be on Ethereum 2.0. Maybe we should migrate over to something like a Cardano or a Solana. It's going to be game on. Exciting times, without a doubt. Sure, I got some free Solana a long time ago somewhere, but can't remember. And the interesting thing too with Solana, it's already on Binance US, it's already on Uphold. Those two platforms, I like any of the cryptos on those two platforms because they really do their due diligence to be playing, you know, friendly in the US. But I do like the balls that Uphold has in terms of still continuing to let XRP trade on their platform, which is awesome. And Invest Voyager. I don't know if Invest Voyager has Solana on their platform, but I like Invest Voyager as well. But Binance US and Uphold already have Solana on there. You have the Greg Kidd connection to Coinbase, early investor in Coinbase, big time member. I think he even worked with their team at one point, right? So I got a feeling they're holding off a little bit on Solana being listed on Coinbase just yet. Maybe so the price goes up higher and maybe it's in the triple digit range by the time it goes to Coinbase. Or I don't know what the plan is right there, but it's already on Binance US and Uphold. So I like seeing them already acknowledging Solana in terms of that fact. But yeah, I love how he just like right away in the beginning just like quoted Vitalik Buterin and was like, hey, that's not me saying it. That's Vitalik saying that Ethereum is unscalable. Shout out to Gala Node Guide, awesome content creators and awesome content creator Gala Node Guide. Shout out to him, man. Already a legend, just needs to be recognized. And the bigger that Gala ecosystem gets, man, his channel is going to be heavily sought after from a lot of people getting involved in Gala. Really like his content, always very informative. And I always like, even though I'm a Gala Node owner as well and a Gala Gold member, and I try to stay up to date with what they're saying, I always check out his videos just in case if there's anything I missed, just to double back. And usually there is something that I missed, and I appreciate his channel for being just awesome. We got Sia Coin collaborating. Akash Network really likes Sia Coin in comparisons to Filecoin, which is a very interesting example. But I have seen Akash bring up Filecoin before. But In terms of anything Web3 related, because that's really what I think down the line, that's probably what this crypto space is going to be referenced to. Like, you'll probably see mainstream more so call it Web3 technology or fintech, right? And, you know, SCA coin, definitely a part of building that Web3. XRPL with Coil, part of building that Web3. Interledger protocol, part of building that Web3. It is going to be the value layer of the internet. The applications built on top of Interledger protocol are going to be the winners in this space. Energy Web token, part of that Web3, right? Algorand, Pack Global, Gala, Akash, Solana. So many damn good cryptos out there, you guys. And guys, don't forget, I think coming up next Wednesday, we're going to be catching up to see who was right in their picks of the biggest gainers from the Blue Crew. And then whoever wins, whoever's coin had the most gains for that week, we'll do a giveaway of some sort. I'm still trying to figure out what it's going to be, but when we're there, we'll definitely have something for you. Gala Node Guide, peace out, my man. Thanks for tuning in. Much love, dude. Cardano just integrated swap protocol, which means no need for Uniswap. Super bullish. Dixieland, yep, exactly. It was funny. Uphold just listed like Uniswap Maker and some other token, and I don't know. Like, I kind of just wanted to puke when I saw that. I was like, whatever. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just throwing too much shade at those platforms, but as long as they're still involved and they're layer 2 solutions that are still involved with Ethereum, I kind of have no interest in them for some reason. I could be wrong down the line, who knows, but AAV, oh yeah, AAVE, I do like AAVE. But yeah, also LTO, already still sitting pretty in around that 70-cent range now. ISO 20022 compliant LTO. UBT collaborating with HBAR. Oh man, did UBT shoot up? It did. Yeah, UBT was around when that HBAR news came out. It was perfect timing. It was around that 80-cent range. Popped up to what was that in the top right there? 146 or something? 150? Wow. Yeah, UBT, that low supply, 150 max supply, collaborating with HBAR. Hedera Hashgraph. Alex D Vlogs, safe moon, safe star, safe Mars, safe Venus. Did I miss the Solana discussion? JTS, you did, my man, you did. We just went through the Solana discussion, but we're going to be wrapping this up in about 7 or 8 minutes if you want. I mean, you can be looking back on it right now in the video if you want. But yeah, we just went through the Solana discussion. Just a little quick overview of what we went through. We looked over their ecosystem, their specs, right? We got a quick elevator pitch from the CEO. That's an awesome elevator pitch. You see their connections with CERN and Global ID, which is, you know, the Bible portfolio that we like to follow here is Hard Yaka, Gred Kids Hard Yaka portfolio. It has Hedera Hashgraph, Cody, XRP, BAT, Kava, Solana, right? Filecoin, kept the faith, trusted the Gred Kid portfolio. Solana's now, or Filecoin is now gone from $25 up to $100+. Very, very lovely. And who knows? The future's bright for that portfolio. Greg Kidd's a former regulator. I don't think he's messing around with fake projects, you know. Safe Moon, don't get left behind. I hear you, my man. I hear you. I hear you, Alex D Vlogs. Sailor Moon, wait, what? Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Pluto. Appreciate you, Alex D Vlogs. By the way, Alex D Vlogs, tonight, my man, tonight. Berserker, what's up, Berserker? Berserker. Guys, thanks for the 31 likes. Thanks to the 22 viewers tuning in. All good, we'll play back. By the way, JTS, here's a wrench, my man. With a wrench comes great responsibility. Please use it wisely. Oh yeah, dude. And then this little PDF right here, you know, kind of down-talking the sharding consensus mechanism. I think we also had something... Where is it? Yeah, right here. Solana helping Global ID deliver portable, private, secure identity for individual group interactions and payments at scale. Where's their team? Oh yeah, proof of history consensus. Here we go. That's where it was. Solana tech team comprised of pioneering technologists for Qualcomm, Intel, Netscape, Google, and the CERN particle accelerator. Unbelievable, man. What crazy connections they have here. It's insane. So bullish on Solana, so bullish on the future of the ecosystem that's built on Solana. Audio built on Solana, and now it's really benefiting from being there. I think, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think audio was an ERC20 token. Migrates over to Solana, good times, right? Check that out. I think we got our Moonshot 1 going right here. From 48 cents all the way up to 327 for audio. Killing it, man. 700% in the past 30 days. Unbelievable. But anyways, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up a little bit earlier today. Appreciate everybody tuning in for another DL Talk. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little dive on Solana, because nobody in this space really know. Like, there are some crypto YouTubers who have talked about it before, but they just don't talk, like, I don't know, there's not, like, fans, I guess. Like, I'm a big fan of Solana and what they're doing with their ecosystem, so I just wanted to, like, kind of start talking about that one a little bit on these live streams, just to keep fresh that, you know, I feel like it's kind of going under the surface, kind of seems like a boring crypto to a lot of people, compared to a lot of these other ones that are out there, but they're still doing some things. They're pretty damn good team, as you guys can tell. But appreciate the Blue Crew for tuning in. Much love to y'all. And of course, we're here to support all the communities, because at the end of the day, we're just lucky to be in this crypto space so damn early. So many more phases of maturation to come down the line. Guys, I really feel like we're still in the Xerox phase, where like Xerox was the thing before even the Apple and Microsoft started to come in, ripping off Xerox's tech and then growing from there. Like, that's how early we are, I believe. I don't know if we're at, like, some people are comparing this to the .com bubble. I still think it's even earlier than that. But that's just my own personal opinion. Because, anyways, the amount of money that's in this market is pennies compared to the trillions that will be in here soon. Much love to the Blue Crew. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, Ethereum community, ADA community, BNB community, DOT community, Solana community, XLM community, VeChain community, Gala community, IOTA community, Atom community, NETBOX community, HBAR community, IOTA community, ICX community, T-Fuel community, BAT community, DLT community, Blue Crew community, all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Much love, Blue Crew. I'll see you guys. We're going to have a Blue Crew live stream in the middle of the day somewhere, maybe like 4 or 5 hours from now. So I'll see you guys very soon. We'll continue the party, and we'll just be looking at some cryptos and charts. Much love to y'all. Adios.